Now notice on your website you do have some of these models. For instance, we have three models here. That was twinkle twinkle. We have three models here which my students and you can also get. So please tell me what model this is.
This is a Stradivari. The Stradivari is a little bit the classic shape for instruments, for violins, for viola, for cello, because Stradivari was the first one who was a maniac when it came to precision, when it came to the concept of the instrument, because before he was making his instrument, all of that didn't exist. And now you have to imagine, you sit down with a pencil on a sheet of paper and you have to design something, and then you have to get it made, okay? And in his workshop there were 15 people working, and he had a great system at that time without copy machines, cameras, photographs and stuff like this to create instruments with such a perfect outline. And that outline was also very perfect to create a very great and equilibrated sound.
When you look at this, we're looking at a Stradivari, and what defines a Stradivari cello? So from its shape, what can we know from its shape when we're just looking at it?
Typically that it seems a little bit long, the body, and all curves, the upper and the lower, are very similar, just that the upper one is a little bit smaller. The C very equilibrated, the corners, everything. Now, while I'm talking about this, if some colleagues are looking at this video, they would just say, oh my God, they are looking at a machine-made cello and they're talking about certain models, okay?
Well, that's a lot of us in the world. That's what we can afford.
I know, but even from the picture I can tell that, okay?
From the picture?
Okay. Yes, okay. Because it's too perfect, too symmetric, too precise. Now, nowadays we are everybody is used and trained by our looking that everything is precise, and our sense of beautiness is certainly spoiled because we are used to work with computers, and with a mouse click we can make very, very perfect things, okay? In real life, when you're working and you're bending the ribs, the material doesn't always move exactly like that, okay? And so you have, even Stradivari had problems that they didn't turn out 100% symmetric. He, with his eyes and his tools, then he adjusted these small minor mistakes in order to make it appear symmetric, but if you look it on a computer or on making a copy and turning it over and overlapping, then you see that it is not symmetric, while this one is too symmetric.
What sort of sound will they get from a Stradivari cello, even on the Scala Perfetta level?
The model itself, that it sounds exactly how that model is made for, is only available if everything else of the instrument is made perfect. So a Stradivari sounds focused, nice projecting, and beautiful, a beautiful sound.